I am your host for the new talk show called Gun Violence Prevention. It's every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on WSTX 970 AM. Let's discuss the solution on how we can prevent gun violence in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Again, meet me every Thursday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on WSTX 970 AM.
Good morning. Thank you for joining me again. My name is Pastor Dexter Skeppel. I am part of the gun violence prevention team that is um, out of the Office of the Governor of the United States Virgin Islands under the great leadership of Anthony Emmanuel. He is the executive director, and it is such a great opportunity for us to discuss today what goes on in the Virgin Islands as it pertains to gun violence prevention and how you and I can make a difference together. And that's what we're doing. We're partnershiping with you. I want to hear your voice. When I see you on the street, I want you to stop me. Say, "Hi, Pastor Couple, I want, how can we help prevent gun violence prevention in our territory?" There is too much of that goes on. Lots of homicides, a lot of people that are dying as a result of gun violence, and how you can make a difference. I have in the studio today Emmanuel Almestica. He is only a whopping 12 years old, but I am so impressed with how he carries himself. And so I brought him in so that we can have a 12-year-old discuss some of the things as far as not only gun violence, but who he is. I think that he's doing great. He's on a great path. He has great parents. He attends the Alfredo Andrews Elementary School. He just graduated. He's going on to what grade? He's going on to second grade?
Yeah,
The
seventh grade.
seventh grade. Okay, good. And he's 12 years old. He plays on our Cardinals baseball team, first baseman, pitcher, outfielder, and he pitches with both of his hands. I'm trying to get him to pitch a little bit more, but that's another story for another day. Emmanuel, good morning. Introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are.
Good morning. My name is Imawala Mestica, and um, I am one of Pastor Skeppel's baseball player for Team Cardinals 912 on 13U.
13 years exactly. Um, Here is my question to you. You won the spelling bee, the local spelling bee, right? That was on your school. You won that. How did that feel that you could actually spell? I still work on my spelling.
That felt weird because I lost. I tried out for 4 years and I lost every time. And that year I won.
Wow, wow. What it takes to prepare, Emmanuel, for a spelling bee behind the scenes? What did you have to do?
Um, every every day at 11:30 I had to go to the library to practice words with my coach, Miss Miss Asensio and Miss Rakio.
So they help you prepare. How do you prepare for a spelling bee?
Um, they just tell us the words and we have to try to spell it without making any mistakes. And then they teach us parts of speech, next pronouncer, and repeat please or any different type of stuff.
Wow. So they would give you the words for so you did this for 4 years.
Yes.
Well, you are persevering like ever. I didn't realize that you did it for 4 years and you tried for 4 years. So your coach would help you, and you'll go out there and they'll teach you what. Give me like what word did you win on?
Receptionist.
Receptionist. Wow, I don't even think I know how to spell that word, but spell it. You know how to spell it?
Yeah. RECEPTIONIST.
Wow. So you won the spelling bee, and it's a great thing. That's great. That's wonderful. Um, how when you're in school, what are some of the things that you have done to stay out of trouble that you as a 12-year-old student of Alfredo Andrews?
Um, in school when it's time for like recess time, when everybody's playing, me and my other friends that have played baseball, we just play baseball outside and use our like shoes as the base to like make it look like as the real base is.
I know you love baseball. You play baseball outside. Tell me, who was your favorite baseball player, Emmanuel? Or
Uh,
some of your favorite baseball players, your favorite baseball team.
uh, my favorite baseball team is the Phillies.
The Phillies, okay. Well, one of your favorite baseball players on the Phillies.
JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
Yeah.
Oh, great. You like the catcher, see.
Uh-huh.
Good. Tell me, as it pertains to baseball, how does baseball help you in any way?
Um, Baseball helps you physically like to be energetic, um, get in shape, um, to get you running a lot of different type of stuff.
Great. Um, you live in Guadalupe.
Uh-huh.
You have a great mom, I could see, I could tell, and a dad. Tell me how many sisters do you have, brothers do you have?
I have four sisters, and I'm the only boy.
You're the only boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, I did not know that. Tell me, like, as it pertains to gun violence, I know this is kind of like a sensitive thing, but do you hear gunshots often? A little bit. Have you heard it before when you were home?
Well, most of the times, not really like now, but like most of the times, we hear it in the project, and they have people in the project that the do it too.
That just shoots the gun,
Yeah.
and how does that make you feel?
Uh, not not really good, and that puts a lot of people's safety in danger, especially the kids that live in the project with all these people that do gun violence.
What when you say the kids that do gun violence, what um do you say? What how do y'all react during that time?
Um, when like if they have shooting like when we're in the project, like we're outside, most of the times we will just we will just run in the arch, or we would just go home, or we would just like hide outside somewhere, like for like we won't get between like them and their stuff.
Do you feel at all sometimes scared, or how do most of the kids then react to it?
Most of the time, the kids are scared. And well, now they're kind of used to it because it happens mostly every day.
It happens. So you're saying that every day there is some side of um, gun violence or shooting um, um, in your housing community.
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot. What do your parents tell you when you hear it?
Um, if we're in the house or if we're in the house or we're inside, when we're inside, they just my parents just tell us to like be quiet and don't make too much noise. But if like say for example, like if I was outside, she would like tell me to run back to the house or just like don't be outside when it happened.
Well, you know there was a shooting in your housing community like 2 years ago.
Yes.
Well, how are you feeling? How you feel now as a result of it?
Uh, not like not really like ever since that happened, my parents don't want me like outside that much because she don't want me to get in those type of stuff.
Okay, okay, good. Good. For those of you that's joining us, just joining us, I'm talking to 12-year-old matured Emmanuel Almestica. What a great young man, academically sound, does what he's supposed to do at school, and just enjoying his vacation. So I just thought I'd brought him on so that you can have a live experience of what gun violence and how it affects our kids, um, um, even in our housing community. Tell me something. Have you ever had a family member, Emmanuel, ever um, died of gun violence?
Yes.
Okay,
Um,
who is it? Tell us.
my uncle.
Okay, tell us some more. Where did that happen? How did it happen? How do you feel?
I know it's because of gun violence, but I don't know where it happened. I don't. I don't think I was born when it happened.
Yo, you were small when it happened?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It is so important that the adults portion of kids um, find a way to help kids go through the time that they have been traumatically involved in gun violence or a part of it and how it affects our kids here in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Um, haven't been part of an incident that happened. Are you scared at night to be outside in your housing community?
Uh, Not really.
Okay, okay, good. You feel comfortable?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. That's what in your age group, Emmanuel, do you see a lot of people that have guns, toy guns, with the glorification? If that's not, it's like everybody wants to have guns. Tell me a little bit about that.
Um, in in my housing community, a lot of people like that we say that they want guns, and mostly every every Christmas, people like they get or be guns and toy guns like water guns and or be guns. Well, I seen some grown-ups with guns. Um, and they don't really like most of the day is just like shoot it in the air or yeah, them type of stuff. Uh, Sometimes they just go in the bush and just shoot it like just for fun, like not really to like use it or anything.
So you think that most of the people that have guns that's in your neighborhood have it for fun?
Yeah, mostly
Okay. Is that mostly younger people, or are you seeing people that are over 18 that have guns?
over 18.
Over 18. Is it in is it illegal to have a gun 18 under 18 in your view, that the people that you're around, is it legal, or does it seem like it's like not legal? I mean,
Illegal, not legal.
okay, not legal. How do you feel um, when you see a gun? When you see somebody that has a gun that is your neighbor and they walking around, are you afraid? You feel more protected because they had a gun, because you were in the same neighborhood where a teenager got shot.
Hmm.
And obviously the person that shot the mother and the daughter ended up in jail for a long time.
Yes,
Tell me how, because they was all part of the same neighborhood, right?
yes.
How do you feel about that? As a, I know 12-year-old, that's a lot to ask, but I think that you're super mature and you probably could handle me asking you this
Um,
question.
in my in my community, when like if anybody's walking around with a gun, I don't really feel no type of way. The most I just try to do when somebody's walking around with a gun or like next to them, like to don't like make a big scene out of it, because then um most in those type of situation, if you act like scared or like you say that this person has a gun, like it could lead to big consequences.
Well, you said big consequences. Well, tell me about that.
Like if you move, if you act scared, like most people nowadays want like say like to not snitch or like don't like take a rotten once they will do this to you or that to you.
When you see somebody with a gun, I guess you just act normal. Is that the way that you see it now as a 12-year-old?
Yes.
Okay. When you see somebody gambling on the side, you see that all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, we see that all the time. What do you feel as a 12-year-old that you should engage in it? What would you tell your other 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old when they see somebody gambling? Well, what advice would you give them as a 12-year-old?
Um, I would say like to don't do that because that could get you hurt, and some people will like some people like goblin did be arguing and they could get out of hand and they could lead to shootings and different type of stuff. But even if you give like 11 or 12 year olds people advice to like stop gambling, it won't really make a difference because it won't stop gambling. Because when you do too much, it'll get addicted and it's hard to stop gambling.
Good. Do you think that as a 12-year-old, do you think that people need to have a gun? They have a right to have a gun. They should have a gun. Regardless, we know the Constitution said that you can have a gun. The Virgin Islands say you can only have one at 21 years old, and it has to go through the Virgin Islands Police Department. But tell me, and it's called the right to bear arms. Do you feel that as a 12-year-old learning the laws, getting up there, do you feel that guns are in the wrong hands, or you think that it's only supposed to tell me what you're thinking as a 12-year-old as far as guns are
Um,
concerned?
like I don't think you should have a gun unless you're like 21 or above, like just for protection. But like if you're younger than 21 or 18, I don't think you should have a gun.
When you see somebody in your do you know of any person that's under 18 that have touched or shoot a gun before?
No.
Okay, good. Uh, do you if somebody offer you to shoot a gun in the bush, just to go take beer, whatever gun, and would you do it?
No.
Why?
Because um if you do that like if say like for example if they offer you to shoot it and you actually shoot it like that could be like a bribe to get you in trouble like if you do anything bad to them like they could just tell someone that you know that they know um and they could tell them and they could tell your parents and you could get in very bad trouble.
Those of you just joining us on this broadcast, gun violence prevention broadcast, my name is Pastor Dexter Skepo. It is just a great honor to sit with a 12-year-old of this intelligence, just to go through what are the feelings, what does he think about gun violence, how do you handle gun violence, and so I'm here with Emmanuel Almestica. He's a whopping 12 years old. He's on the Team Cardinals baseball team. I met him at an after-school program. Very impressed how brilliant he is as a child. He has a great future ahead of him. He has great parents, and of course, that's where it starts. We're dealing with and talking about gun violence with a child concerning some of the things that he may have seen and he have heard um, um, as it pertains to gun violence. Um, when you play video games, right?
Yes.
Is it a violent sometime? What kind of video games do you play on?
Yeah, it's violent like gun games.
Gun games.
Some of them are not gun games. I play like one baseball game
Okay.
and it's called MLB The Shit 24. If you could open packs and get different cards and then you could put them to play. But mostly every other game is violence.
Do you play Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, used to.
Okay. There's one. Um, which to you is the most violent gun violent game?
The most violent gun
Or
game.
one of the most violent for gun violence? Oh,
Uh, one of the most violent gun game I think is Fortnite.
Fortnite. Ah, there we go. Tell me, because as an adult, that's far removed from video game. Tell me about it. We got less than 10 minutes here.
Fortnite is like a game where you could buy different type of skins, pickaxe, back wings, and gliders, and like um all of those cost like money, like real life money, and um what you and then you could you could play solo, duos, trios, or squad, and when you load it, it'll make you jump off a bus, and then you can load in, and then they have different type of guns that you could pick up to use to kill the different players in the game.
So there's a lot of killing in Fortnite.
Yeah, and you have to kill like you don't have to kill everybody, but you have to kill people to get the win.
So again, we're talking about, and this is where I think that sometimes that video games sometimes help teach young people how to be violent. Um, I know that you, as a 12-year-old going into your teenage age, um, how do you see those games? Do you see those games as helping you be more violent, or you just it's just a game?
Uh, Sometimes it could teach you how to be violent, but me, I don't take it as a. I feel like it's just a game.
It's just a game, and you just play it.
Mm-hmm.
And those of you that's listening to us, that want to be part of this conversation, I'm opening up the lines for you specifically. If you want to call, 340-773 0390, or of course 340-773-0490. So it's 0390 or 0490. Call me, get a part of this conversation and this last 9 minutes, so that we could talk about gun violence and how it affects children. Have you ever played Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah,
Okay, tell me about Grand Theft Auto.
GTA is an online game with many different online players. You have to complete missions to get money, and they have different heists that you could do to get even more money. Like those, like normal missions will only get you like 10,000 or less dollars, or but like the heist will make you millions, or more than millions of dollars. And then with money you could buy cars and different empires uh uh like a weed business or different type or like different type of business. And then another thing money could buy you in the game what is guns and different type of stuff.
So you could buy guns in Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
Do you feel in any which way that gun violence prevention or Grand Theft Auto rather help promote you knowing more about guns?
uh uh Probably yes.
So most of the stuff that you've learned about gun violence or about guns and buying guns is off of Grand Theft Auto.
Not like mostly from GTA, but like from different games too.
Okay, give me some other games that I don't know of that I am off of
uh
them.
they have GTA, they have um Call of Duty,
Call of Duty,
they have Black Ops. Uh I don't know the rest, but those are some of the games
Those some of the main games
yeah,
that kids play.
that helps you learn about guns and different type of stuff.
Again, those of you that's joining us, I'm talking to Emmanuel Almestica, a 12-year-old that is about to turn 13. He plays on our baseball team, part of gun violence prevention, doing a great job, have a great set of parents that is leading and guiding him in the right direction, and that how important it is for us to have kids that are walking in the right direction as it pertains to their education. And he has graduated. You haven't stayed back. You're doing good. Um, tell us a little bit more about how, I mean, in terms of social media, does it help, hurt? You're in the social media with TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. I didn't have that. That wasn't around when I was 12.
Um, I don't think none of those websites that help you like learn more about the gun, but people do post gun to the top of their like just to show off like to them like show off how cool it is to like how a gun or like how the gun looks or like different type of stuff about
Mhm.
the gun.
Have you ever heard this term? Um, if they hit you, hit them back.
Yes.
You have. Okay. Do you feel that is right, Emmanuel? At times, if somebody hits you, how you respond to that sometimes?
Uh, uh sometimes sometimes I hit that back, but like if I started first, like and if I hit them and like they hit me, like I won't hit that back because like I know I started it first, but like if they hit me, sometimes I will hit that back, but I will go and tell a person if I have to.
Tell me one of your teachers this year that really helped you this year, and give them some props, even though that they may not be listening right now.
Miss Bird,
Miss Bird, tell me what's with Miss Bird.
Miss Bird, when at the start of sixth grade, I was like in a lot of fights and like she was telling me to like don't do no more like fighting because I could get in like that could cause me not to graduate. That could cause me like not to graduate and like that could cause my promotion or exercise.
And how else did she help you become the Emmanuel that you were supposed to be?
She helped me. She teach me multiple stuff in school,
Okay, tell me about some of
like
this stuff.
reading
Uh-huh.
and language arts and like that's it.
Good, good, good. Is there any other teachers or any other principal administrators, anybody in Alfredo Andrews that help you through this school year?
Miss Ortiz,
Go ahead, tell me about Miss Ortiz.
Miss Ortiz teach me. She's a math teacher
Okay.
and she does but she says like that I could pass with honors and I did but she said like one of the things that gonna cause me is my fighting and my attitude because when people tell me stuff I like to get mad.
Tell me what is the now that you're going towards the sixth grade, right? You going to the sixth grade? Seven. I'm sorry, seven. You're excited about getting to middle school. What are some of the things that you're looking forward to as you go there?
Uh, one of the things I'm looking forward to learning about it is like how to keep myself more together and to work on my attitude for like when people do something to me or like anything, I could keep myself together and not get mad.
As we have these last 3 minutes, do you feel when you go home at night, you're on the bus, I taking you home, and do you feel safe walking in your own housing community late at night?
Yeah.
Okay, good, great, great, great. Whenever there is a gun violence issue that you hear about, somebody died over here or somebody got shot over there, um, do you do you feel uncomfortable? I want to know how you feel as a child. As you grow.
If in my community, if anybody like get shot or get killed in my community, like most of the time I will stay inside for like a good amount of time just to be sure like nothing else happen.
Great. There's lots of shooting in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Lots of guns that's all over the place. Many people get guns on many different ways, and we as a community are obligated in some form, in some way, to mentor a teenager, mentor a young man, help in any which way that they can. We're going to be at some point. We did it one day, and we had a lot of fun, and the kids were able to do something positive. We went out this Monday, right, Emmanuel?
Yeah.
And we soul walked on the side of the road. Tell me about some of the things that you have learned, or tell me about it. Just tell me, period, what you remember, and how did it go?
When we were on the side of the road, some things that I learned, like to not be laid back and like to be more energetic. Like you have to be like not shy to talk to the people and like tell them and like um you have to give people like more interest, like make them want to come to you like more again. And then like we have to get it like if 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 the like you have to give the people that buy you the stuff to sell or anything, you have to give them back the interest. Like say they buy you something that costs like $14 and you didn't have the money to buy it, you have to give them like more like extra money in return to make sure they're happy and like they want to work with you again.
I want to thank you, Emmanuel Alvestica, for sharing a little bit of entrepreneur stuff that we did on Monday. We're going to do it again. I want to thank you so much for coming and being a great host. You answered all the questions. Those of you that were listening, my name is Pastor Dexter Skipper. I'm part of the gun violence prevention team out of the Office of the Governor under the great leadership of Executive Director Anthony Emmanuel. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for listening. I look forward to sharing again some more. God bless you.